The Philippine Army is reportedly taking a serious look at Japan's advanced Type 10 as it considers the future of its armored force modernization program. The move comes amid questions surrounding the expansion of the Israeli-made Sabrah fleet, which has already been introduced into Philippine service but has faced delivery concerns and operational debates. For years, the Philippines focused on lighter armored vehicles that could operate more easily across the country's thousands of islands, narrow roads, and aging bridges. That strategy led to the purchase of the Sabrah light tank family from Israel under the Armed Forces Modernization Program. The original deal included tracked and wheeled variants armed with 105mm guns, giving the Philippine Army its first modern tank capability in decades. But now, defense observers say Manila may be thinking bigger. According to recent defense reports, Philippine military planners have started evaluating Japan's Type 10 and also the wheeled Type 16 maneuver combat vehicle as possible additions, or even alternatives, for future armored units. And honestly, this is a pretty major development in Asia's defense landscape. The Type 10 is not just another tank. Developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries for the Japan Ground Self-Defense Force, the vehicle is considered one of the most advanced main battle tanks in the world. It features modular armor, advanced battlefield networking systems, high mobility, and a powerful 120mm smoothbore gun. Despite its sophisticated protection, the tank is relatively lightweight compared to heavier Western designs, making it more suitable for countries with infrastructure limitations. That lightweight design may actually be the key reason why the Philippines is interested. Unlike massive tanks such as the American Abrams or the German Leopard 2, the Type 10 was designed with Japan's own transportation limitations in mind. Japanese engineers built it to operate on narrower roads and lighter bridges while still maintaining strong firepower and modern electronics. That concept lines up surprisingly well with the geographic realities of the Philippines, an archipelagic nation made up of more than 7,000 islands. Military analysts believe the Philippine Army is now shifting toward a more flexible doctrine focused on rapid deployment, mobile firepower, and distributed operations between islands. Instead of relying only on traditional heavy armored warfare, Manila appears to want vehicles that can quickly redeploy in response to regional crises or territorial threats. And timing matters here. The evaluation comes during a period of rapidly growing defense ties between the Philippines and Japan. Just days ago, both countries signed a new agreement aimed at expanding defense equipment and technology cooperation. The agreement could open the door for future transfers of Japanese military hardware to Manila. At the same time, regional security tensions continue to rise, especially in the South China Sea. The Philippines has been strengthening military partnerships with Japan and the United States while participating in increasingly sophisticated exercises like Balikatan 2026. So the possible interest in Japanese armored vehicles is not happening in isolation. It is part of a much broader strategic shift. Still, there are important questions. One major issue is cost. The Type 10 is a very advanced tank, and advanced systems usually come with a high price tag. Export restrictions and production capacity could also affect whether Japan is willing, or able, to provide the tanks in significant numbers. Tokyo has historically maintained strict defense export policies, although those rules have gradually become more flexible in recent years. There is also the question of logistics. The Philippine Army already invested heavily in the Sabrah platform. Expanding into Japanese systems would require new training pipelines, maintenance infrastructure, spare parts networks, and operational doctrine. That does not mean it cannot happen, but it would represent a major evolution for the Army's armored corps. Interestingly, some defense watchers believe the Philippine Army may not completely replace the Sabrah fleet at all. Instead, Manila could adopt a mixed structure where Sabrah light tanks continue serving rapid reaction roles, while heavier Japanese vehicles provide greater firepower and survivability for high-intensity scenarios. Meanwhile, the Japanese Type 16 maneuver combat vehicle could become an especially attractive option because of its wheeled mobility. In a country where road mobility and rapid deployment are crucial, the Type May 16 actually fit Philippine operational needs even better than a traditional tracked tank. For now, no official acquisition decision has been announced. The evaluation phase is still ongoing, and many factors, including budget, interoperability, regional politics, and defense priorities, will shape the final